Hi there, thanks for coming. Right,
Thanks for having me.
Okay, for posterity, can you just confirm your name to the camera, please?
Martin the Boat.
And that's with a P?
There's no P.
Right, okay, what do you want out of the new show?
Well, I'll tell you what I don't want.
That's not the question. What do you want?
Right, well, I want a break free. I did have a cracking answer to that,
Okay,
for what I didn't want.
I'm not going to allow that. So, what is comedy?
Well, the temptation is to say that, comedy is the tragedy of the human condition, but actually it's a dog slipping on ice, because you've ever seen that happen, right? The dog slips and then just for a split second it sort of looks around like embarrassed, and you can't be embarrassed without having the concept of humour, can you? Probably should have. It's the first one, isn't it? Tragedy of human condition.
Okay. Do you think that you're kidding anyone with this stick that you're trying to pull?
I asked myself that.
Okay. Which one of your co-stars is most likely to become embroiled in a media circus, and why?
Mark Rainford. Why? Because he's opinionated and he's unyielding and he sticks to his guns, and I don't think the public like that. Yeah, I think he would cause the storm.
You've gone on record in the past stating that Everton Football Club is a special place and there's no club like it. There's genuinely an air of mystery that surrounds Goodison. Do you think that statements like this damage your reputation as the group elder? Are you ashamed? And if not, why not?
I mean, if this is just going to be an outright attack, then I may as well.
Well, it is.
Right. Put it this way, right? I was watching Wimbledon, the tennis recently. There was a rain break and they came on with a cover. Right, they just brought this sheet across the court. And
hang on, I do know what a cover is.
Right. And that got a round of applause.
What are you saying?
Well, what I'm saying is, what you see as being hollow, I see as being a basic primal urge release.
Several people close to you have described you as an insufferable pseudo-intellectual Todd. How does that make you feel?
Well, that's above what I thought I was, to be honest. If that puts me in the same category as Milo Yiannopoulos or Stan Collymore, then so be it. They might be naive, but at least they've read up, and that's more than what I've done, isn't it? So.
Why is it? Why is not a Z or Z? Explain.
Well, I'm surprised you've asked me that question, because anyone with a basic grasp of biophysics knows that those two composites are relatively mutual. And I think you've winged that question. I don't think you understand it yourself.
Okay, is there any way you could have answered that better?
Imagine a three-dimensional horse.
Yep.
Well, no, you can't, because that's the point.
I can. Next question. A fellow actor is on their way to rehearsal and he's running...
I meant a fourth-dimensional horse. Sorry.
Is running 5 minutes late. To get them back, you've decided to surprise them by hiding in a chest of drawers and jumping out on them as soon as they arrive. Sadly, you don't hear them entering the room, but do hear them strike up a conversation with the director. The actor begins to slag you off and chastise you for being late. What do you do?
That's Chris Lawton, that, isn't it? I mean, I hate to put a straw man argument against him, but yeah, that sounds right. Just like Chris. So it's what was offered up Walter Trafford back now.
You've not had sex for 3 months. In desperation, you skim through the Daily Star and call up a phone sex worker. You're 2 minutes in and just about to come. Just as you're about to explode your girlfriend enters the room. Explain yourself.
Well, funnily enough, I have had to think about this dilemma, and again, the temptation would to go down the route of Moore and Cook and say that it was a train set, but when you've had a similar situation and your girlfriend walks in and there's pictures of Steve Ryder on the computer, then when you've maintained the relationship from that, something like that isn't it an easy out.
Nobody likes you. Why is that?
Look at me. I mean, just look at me. You know, if you've got AIDS, then insomnia isn't mutually exclusive with that. But I'm as good a candidate as any.
How do you intend to die?
ISIS hostage situation. Strapped to a chair, placed on a pickup truck, blindfold on, but what is revealed is a bridge a mile in the distance, and the truck's going to drive up to, say, 100 miles an hour, and got the blindfold on, and I'm just... Are we still on?
Yeah, we're still on, yeah.
And I'm just waiting for that impact. That's not how I intend to die, but these are the thoughts I've been carrying around. And if you go to Morrison's and ask for the surveillance tapes from a week ago, do actually do this. You'll see him twitching throughout the shop because I had that thought on my mind. It's plaguing me.
Do you think you'll be missed?
I don't actually intend to die. Right, do I think I'll be missed? I think I have been missing from my entire life.
How will you be remembered?
I won't.
What's the funniest thing you've done?
Headed a stone.
We've just finished the first episode and you're working on the end credits. You realise that your sketch is self-congratulatory and indulgent again. It's also not funny. As you're in control of the credits, you can decide to put someone else's name next to the sketch. Do you do this? And if you do, what do you write?
I remember a few years ago, as I was waking up, my dreams ended with credits, and I remember at the time thinking, this is amazing, your dream ending with credits. And then after that kind of initial euphoria and rubbing of the eyes, I sort of, that isn't as good as I thought. And I think that actually answers or hits all of the points you've just made.
What's the hormone detected in a pregnancy test?
Yeast.
How does this explain why a test taken later in pregnancy would be negative?
Hang on, was it yeast?
No.
Previous one? No.
A man is pushing his car along the road when he comes to a hotel. He shouts, "I'm bankrupt!" Why?
Wait a minute. Why do you keep asking me these crazy questions, huh? No, I'll deal with this. So, a man's walking down, pushing his car. He comes to a hotel and he says what? He says he's bankrupt? No, I got this. Let me tell you, you keep asking these crazy questions, right? I'm going to come down on you so hard. You like hotels? You like hotels?
Yeah.
You like hotels, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going to come down on you so hard, you're going to end up in a travel lodge. I'm going to come down so hard, you're going to be eating your food at a Little Chef.
What do you think of IKEA? Was it anything like you imagined it to be?
Well, they haven't updated the fascia for a lifetime. But I do like right angles. So, look around the room. Yeah, it was. I love it.
Who's the most famous person you'd allow into the new series?
Stephen Walters. Because he's a great actor. And gosh, she got serious. And I like to imagine that in a parallel universe, he's doing all the roles that Robert Carlyle's doing. Yeah, it's never quite happened for him, has it? So he's kind of on the periphery of fame. So that's the answer.
Mark Rainford once said, "Fantasy and celebrity were the two greatest hallucinations of our time." Was he right?
Oh, that's he's got a patchy record, Mark, of being right and wrong. I think he was wrong. What was it? Hallucinations and fantasy.
Yeah.
He's wrong on that, and I shall discuss that when I see him.
Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for answering all the questions and for coming down. I just want to say that we have great challenges and great opportunities, and with your help, we will meet them and make this next year the best year in our history. Yeah.
You only see them storm out of an interview.